surgical wire. I sterilize all my implements before I use them. I'm trying to be as sanitary and prophylactic as possible.
But the fact is, this is an extremely dangerous maneuver, isn't it?
It is indeed. I know my anatomy very well. I could hit an artery, I could hit a nerve bundle, and that could lead to some very serious injury.
Have you ever had any kind of damage, internal hemorrhaging, or any sort of...
I've been hit some veins underneath the skin from time to time, can lead to bruising and things like that, but I haven't had anything really, really serious happen.
Now, the other thing I have to ask you is that there's not a lot of blood here. I would have think that you'd be bleeding profusely right now.
I've done this many, many times, and it seems my body has kind of gotten used to this. It's kind of like the mind is able to shut down the bleeding to some degree. As you see, it's not just skin, but I'm going through the muscle as well. It's a lot of tissue. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of concentration. And
there's the needle.
There it is, coming out the other side.
And you're telling me you don't feel pain during this?
No, I'm not feeling pain. I'm changing the perception. I'm changing what my mind is focused on and how I'm perceiving things. It's like self-hypnosis in a way.
And here is the needle through the bicep.
It's a very thick muscle. You can see as I'm going through the skin. Pop through, start penetrating the muscle. You'll see the muscle as it's going through start to move around. Oh, you see, here it comes. All the way through, out the other side.
I will tell you that, speaking for the audience, this is one of the most intense things I've ever seen. But I know that this isn't even as intense a maneuver as we're going to see. There's some very, very tough stuff ahead.
That's right.
To enter his name into the record book, Tim is now going to pierce himself with 2 more 9¼ inch needles, like this one. The first will go through one cheek and out the other. The second needle, and arguably most dangerous of all, will go into his mouth, under Tim's tongue, down through his jaw, and out through his chin. We have an emergency medical team standing by in the event something goes wrong. And again, let me remind you, what you are about to see is extremely graphic and very dangerous. Do not try this at home. Tim, good luck. The stage is yours. He's inserting the point. Go through that right cheek first. You can see the pin piercing. Oh my gosh! It's through. It's got to go to the other side now. He's poking, trying to get that point through, piercing. Oh my gosh! That is unreal. This is not a trick, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. He's going for the second needle. He's placing it under his tongue, putting pressure on his neck, just above the Adam's apple. Oh my. Oh. Oh my gosh! It's completely through his throat. Tim, I know he cannot speak, but he's done it. And that's a new Guinness record for the most number of surgical needles to the body. Tim will now remove the needles. take a look again at the pin being entered.
Pushing through, it takes a lot of effort. You'll see it pop through from the inside stand.
Man, that was just painful to watch. Oh,
if it comes out,
you're telling me you don't feel pain?
I'm not feeling pain at all.
You can't just jam it through, can you? You have to be. And the reason for that, the reason you can't just push it through is
there is an artery in the face. I have to avoid that. I have to be careful with what I'm doing.
That is remarkable. Tim, you earned it tonight. The title of the human pincushion. Tim Cridland.
Was unbelievable.
Now, here's a sneak preview of the future on Genius. First, he covered a man with hundreds of thousands of bees. Now, he wants a record of his own. See Dr. Norman Gary attempt the impossible, a mouth full of bees. Plus, Mr. Lipto takes on a Guinness weight record that may never be challenged. But how much can he endure? And two teenage boys with one hairy record. You'll freak when you see the Wolf Boys.